it's about vocal, so I decided not to use nose. So, all talk, no action. Sounds like bad, right? But sounds good to me, believe me. At least here, all good talkers are speaking English, perfect English. That's what I need at Babel Academy. And I know from my personal experience from the past how important a native speaker is to a ESL learner. For me, my experience when I came to the United States, I know I was good at writing, reading pretty fast, listening. I can understand most people what they are saying pretty good. Then my major was computer science. Probably during the first year, I was writing code, talking to computers most of the time, for the whole year. Then I got a job as a programmer. I was keeping it to myself, probably. It's like afraid of people knowing, oh, I'm not good at speaking out loud. Huh? Then a few years later, I became a project manager. Then I had to talk a lot to a lot of people. Then I got very nervous. Then, for co-workers, we are good friends sometimes, but most of the time, co-workers are very polite. So we're working together. You hardly hear any one of them say, Jim, you pronounce this word wrong, or something like that. No. So my approach was I need to find someone or a way, systematic way to learn how to speak out loud and how to make people understand me well. I understand the most important thing is for communication, if you want to be good at spoken English, the only way to test it, to check it, talk to a native speaker, make sure they really understand you. Not just politely, Jim, you're pretty good at English. Not just that. So my approach was I know adults. They are very sophisticated, very polite. Then my approach was choosing those little child, talking to them a lot. That's my approach. So, we have parties a lot, and at some point people started looking at me, I kind of changed. For some reason, they didn't know why. So instead of speaking Chinese all the time during parties, I chose to speak English and talked a lot to little kids. Probably at some point they noticed I was using the American gestures a lot too. It's call me, got my number, things like that. Or, yeah, how are you doing? to kids too. And I was doing that, I had been doing that for quite some time, probably half a year or so. Then probably someone noticed difference. At one party, as usual, people were talking Chinese. I was again talking to a little girl, about 4 years old, in English all the time. At one point, the little girl was looking at me. I don't know what's going on through her little head at the moment. She was looking up and down at me. I was using American gestures a lot, speaking English all the time, and not black, not white, Chinese looking. But so she was asking me, Uncle Jim, I said, yes. Are you from Hawaii? I smiled, I said, maybe. She was like, I know it, you're from Hawaii. So, breakthrough, right? That was kind of like a breakthrough for me. Hey, I was mistaken as an American. I know from my past experience how hard it is to learn a language, a different language. Now, how many people are in my situation in China? They are 300 million of them. They are English learners. At one point, I was looking at the research paper. They are saying, guess what? China might be the next biggest population of the country speaking English. But I said, it's wrong. They're not speakers. They're not English speakers. They're learners. Because they were just like me a few years back. They can listen, they can read, they cannot speak. That's why last year I decided to, I got a lot of time last year too. So decided to do some help in that field. I started a company called Babel Academy, which is targeting Chinese audience for now, but overall, I mean, in the future, we can bring it back to United States. We have a huge population here too. They need to improve their spoken English. Right now, what we do is set up a conversational settings for them. All they need to do, they know how to read, how to write. They can understand you pretty well, just that they cannot talk out loud. So my approach, or the Babel Academy approach, was setting some situational settings for them. They can call, hey, this is, they are calling a number first. They got different extensions. Our system will respond like, this is sitting coffee. Do you want to call this one to have a conversation there? They will, when they dial that extension, someone here from the United States will pick up the phone. Hey, this is sitting coffee. How may I help you? Conversation will start from there. That's what we do at Babel Academy. After 1 year or so testing, we found tremendous improvement for a lot of people there already. Now, what I need is more teachers. So if you think all talk, no action is bad, if you know some friends are like that or family member like that, send them over to me, Babel Academy. I can turn all the talk into gold. Thank you very much.